Today, I'm going to walk through the two key trends I'm keeping an eye on for Toronto's housing market as we head into 2021. My name is John Pisalis from Realosophy Realty. You can catch all my latest writings on Toronto's housing market at movesmartly.com. If you find this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel to stay up to date on all my latest videos. So the first trend we're going to look at is what's going on in the housing market. And when we look at what's going on in specifically low-rise homes, so that's semis, detached townhouses, really, we're seeing bubble-like conditions, in particular in the suburbs. Now, when I say bubble-like conditions, I mean a lot of economists have been calling Toronto a bubble for decades. I mean, that's not really what I mean. When I mean bubble, I mean we're seeing a rapid acceleration. So prices going up over 20% year over year, and not just a housing market that is competitive right now, but a housing market that is actually getting hotter every week that goes on. And that's what we're seeing in Toronto. So right now I'm going to kind of walk through one chart that I think kind of captures this well and shows how things started heating up as we moved into sort of the 2016, 2017 period, which is the peak of Toronto's bubble 4 years ago, and what things look like today as we sort of are moving into 2021. So this next chart is going to look at a metric we call the months of inventory. And that is just simply the number of homes that are available for sale at the end of a given month divided by the sales in that month. So if there were 100 homes available for sale and 50 homes sold, we have 2 months of inventory. The lower the inventory, the tighter and the more competitive the market is. The higher the inventory, the more sluggish and slow the market is because there's more homes for people to choose from. So if we look at this next chart from 2013 to 2016, we can see that months of inventory was gradually declining every month that went on for 3 years until we kind of reached this critical period in 2016 where there's roughly about 1 month of inventory or less, which really accelerated prices. I mean, prices at the peak were going up between 20 to 30% year over year. And then all of a sudden the market stopped, prices plummeted, and that's when we see months of inventory climb to 3.5 months. And they stayed there for about 1.5 years. Until recently, all of a sudden we see inventory levels plummeting. And aside from that spike we see at the end of the chart there, which was basically the 2 months when the housing market froze in April and May due to the COVID lockdowns, inventory levels are trending down towards sort of the 1 month of inventory level, which is again a very competitive market. So again, this is one of the key concerns that we're heading into a market that's probably very similar to what we saw at the peak of the bubble in 2016, 2017, where really tight inventory is leading buyers to pay 15, 20, 30% more than what a home would have sold for a year ago. If we start to see those types of trends again, those are concerning trends. We really don't like to see that rapid price growth. Hopefully things calm down, buyers pull back a little bit, or we see more inventory to calm the market. But that's going to be the key trend to keep an eye on in the first quarter. And my instinct is it's going to be a very hot and competitive first quarter with rapid price growth, and we'll see how long that lasts. Now, the next key trend is going to be what's going to happen with the condo market. In the last month of 2020, in December, we saw a huge surge in demand for condos. Sales were up over 70% for condominium apartments. And again, a lot of this is just investors who are jumping back into the market. Downtown condo prices fell about 10%. They saw this as an opportunity to jump back in. So will this continue? Will the investors set the floor on condo prices the way they said they are in a recent BNN interview? In some ways, I think they will if rents stay stable. So if the rental market, as we head into the first and second quarter, rents stay flat, rents don't decline any further, my feeling is that investors will see this as a sign of strength and kind of keep jumping back into the market, which will probably lead to at least some stability in prices for condos, if not even appreciation in condo prices. Now, if the condo market for rental market weakens and we start to see more rental inventory and rents fall even further downtown, I think that could be a sign that actually can pull investors back out of the market, because again, that's a sign that the market could be softer than people thought. And again, I think it would be tough to be investing in a market, buying a condominium at 2019 prices, if rents are down in the 2013, 2014 price level, which is roughly what they are in the downtown core right now. Rents are down over 20%. So I think those are the key trends we're going to be keeping an eye on. And again, I think what's going on in the rental market in the first quarter will really probably give us some good clues into how the resale condo market will be performing as we head into 2021. If you have any questions, please post them below or send me an email at askjohn@movesmartly.com.